the album. That was what I did, and it was a great time. Bust your ass working, but that's a good time.
Right.
Isaac Hayes, I used to do gigs with him. You know, of course, you know Isaac Hayes is a great guy, and those were fun times. There were other things that we did that turned out good, but then there's time in between where you're working sometimes days on end with, a couple of days, no sleep, working your ass off, and if you screwed up, it was hell to pay.
Like, what kind of work is being done? What is all the work? Okay,
I'll give you an example. There's about 6 major events that are done by the church every year. There's in New Year's, there's a major event, okay? Mm-hmm. And then in March, you have L. Ron Hubbard's birthday. And then in May, you have Dianetics.
What do you guys do for L. Ron's birthday?
Well, it would be an event where you would show him in various aspects of life, improving life in some aspect, and we'd have a video on that. And we would have to write music for that. Cine would have to shoot the pictures or take old pictures and produce these, edit them, we'd do music for it. And we'd have a product, so at an event, when David's doing the event, they could present this. For when the anniversary of Dianetics, Modern Science, and Mental Health, that was another event.
Okay.
And then
so you're preparing for events, essentially.
All the time. When you'd end one, you'd have to start the next one. In June, you have the anniversary of Maiden Voyage. That was something we did every year. And then there's Auditor's Day in August. And then there's the International Association of Scientology event in October.
So all this time you're just constantly working. You're never hanging out with your son. You don't have any quality time together.
Sometimes he would come to the base for 2 months and wouldn't even give me a phone call. Look, Joe, you got to understand. I wish the fuck this didn't turn out this way. Okay, just straight up.
So do you feel responsible in any way for bringing him in?
Well, everybody deals with life the way they deal with it. My other son isn't that way, and my daughters aren't that way.
But is your other son Scientology as well?
He's not a Scientology now.
Did he quit with you?
He quit earlier than me.
And what about your daughters?
They're in.
They're in?
Yes.
And you're disconnected from them?
They're disconnected from me.
Right, they're not allowed to talk to you.
Well, here's what happens, though. If they were to talk to me, their friends would disconnect from them. If you have a job with a Scientology employer and they found out that you talked to me, you'd get fired that day. It's insidious. It spreads out. The penalty for talking to what's called a suppressive person, which would be me, like a real-life prick. As an example, when I was 70 years old, David and my 2 daughters bought me a car.